Hello everyone, Pastor Wes here from Christ Lutheran Church in Maple Plain. I want to explore with you how Jesus impacts every major aspect of life and changes the entire world. In 10 minutes or less, I will regularly touch on one topic and explore how Jesus changes it. Welcome to Jesus Changes Everything. This episode, we will explore how Jesus changes how I celebrate Halloween. This weekend is Halloween, the time when kids get dressed up, parents get the house ready for trick-or-treaters, and teens try to find the scariest movie they can for the season. Some of my favorite Halloween memories involve going trick-or-treating with my sons and helping them navigate the streets in both head-to-toe costumes and clothing to keep them warm on particularly chilly Halloween nights in Minnesota. But I would like to hear from you. What are some of your favorite Halloween memories? Take a moment and pause the video and let me know what some of your favorite Halloween memories are right now. Back to the question at hand. What should our response be to this holiday with a checkered past? Is Jesus okay if I celebrate it? Do I need to ignore it? Or do I try to make sure that everyone knows it started as a response to a long-forgotten Christian holiday that happens the day after? Well, first, let's get a little background on Halloween, where it came from, and how it became what it is today. Oh, this is probably a good time to let you all in on a little secret of mine. I've got a bachelor's degree in history, and I love background information. Halloween as we know it is a decidedly American creation. It borrows from a number of Christian and non-Christian traditions and celebrations that all centered on the passing of the dead and the changing of the seasons from fall to winter. The name can be traced back to the All Saints' Day Catholic celebration that was moved from May 13th to November 1st by Pope Boniface IV in the early 7th century, which was a day to honor all the saints and Christian martyrs who had passed. The day before All Saints' Day, or All Hallow Mass, as it was called, became known as All Hallows' Eve. Just like the day before Christmas is known as Christmas Eve. Well, it wasn't long before All Hallows' Eve was shortened to just Halloween. Halloween didn't become what it is today until it migrated over to America. In the southern states in the 17 and 1800s, it became a time to celebrate the time of the harvest. During those celebrations, there were ghost stories being told and all sorts of practical jokes pulled. Then in the late 1800s, the focus became more about families gathering together and celebrating as a community. Halloween parties for both adults and children focused on games, food, and community, and that became the most common way to celebrate. The modern tradition of handing out candy gained traction between 1920 and 1950 as an inexpensive way to bribe the kids who were running around the streets during Halloween to stop them from vandalizing their property. Thus, the beginning of a $6 billion industry was born. The return to the focus on making Halloween scary and a Day of the Dead was resurrected by Hollywood and its legion of money-making Halloween thrillers that have been produced continually since the 1970s. Well, enough with the history lesson, and back to the question at hand. So what does Jesus think about this holiday? How does he change the way I look at Halloween? While it has some roots in ancient Christian and non-Christian practices, the American version has stripped most of that away. In its place is a holiday that has been used for community celebrations and commercial gain. Ultimately, we need to treat it like the holiday it is, a secular holiday like the 4th of July, Memorial Day, or Labor Day. The result is that we can make Halloween what we want it to be for us. For those that follow Jesus, that means it is a time to look around ourselves and see how we can be reflectors of God's love to our neighbors and community. This can take many different forms. Maybe your house is the one that gives the best candy on the block. Maybe you use the time to have a neighborhood community gathering with other families, playing games and getting to know each other. Or maybe you participate in a trunk or treat at your church, providing a safe place for kids to walk around in a parking lot. And maybe you've got some other ideas. The point is to look at Halloween as an opportunity to use this secular holiday for Jesus, not by making it somehow Christianized, because that will never happen, but by using it as another way to build relationships with other people and share community with family, friends, and neighbors. You may be wondering how to deal with those aspects of Halloween that seem to call on the devil and his demons. Well, the answer is not to pull away from Halloween, ignoring it, and in doing so, giving up on it, nor is it making a point to inject old world Christian meaning into it in order to teach people the true meaning of Halloween. Because let's face it, that has never been its meaning in the United States. No. Instead, pray. Pray against any actions done for evil, just as you would pray during any other time of the year. And then have fun. And that's the key. Make Halloween fun. Be those Christians that are known for being kind, loving people. People who love having fun with other people. People who love building relationships with everyone else every chance they get. Use Halloween as an excuse to get creative, both in how you celebrate and decorate and how you use it to build relationships with others. By doing that, we allow Jesus to change how and why we celebrate Halloween, which is just one way that Jesus changes everything. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again next time.